You know, it'd be pretty tough finding a more popular bottle of Spanish red wine under $15 in the store than Juan Gil. It has been a staple for us for probably coming up on 2 decades now. My gosh, it's been forever. And the silver label is a pretty iconic wine in its own right for its price point and for its quality, and has been forever. And it's, you know, okay, part of the deal is it's kind of easy to make great red wine down in Jumilla in the southeastern part of Spain. You have wonderful old vine Monastrell. You have perfect warm sunny weather. The Monastrell basks in this heat in the southeastern part of Spain. It loves it. It sucks it up just like it does in Provence in France, and creates really yummy, generous, juicy wines from a grape that 95% of the time in other parts of the world would not produce a wine of that quality, caliber, joy, and deliciousness. Now, we have some news for you. Juan Gil has changed. Don't know how I feel about this, but it's gotten better. It's better. These guys, you know. Okay, now when I say better, what does better mean? For me, it means the wine has become finer. They're using less oak here now. Less new oak is getting into the cellar. They're using some of these new barrels, and they're using them 1 or 2 or 3 more times. And what's happened is the wine has improved. It was already great, but I know some of you dug Juan Gil because of that slightly oaky, modern, like super new school bent to it, right? Like you were getting a little taste of like Clio or Nido at like a fraction of the price. And all the richness, intensity, beauty, and power of this wine is still there, but in a finer, I dare say, more complex package. They did kind of, we were hoping that they would do, all along, and kind of refine this wine. They already got the recipe for what it takes to make a beautiful, delicious $15 bottle of red wine from southeastern Spain. That was without question. But now they've gone and refined it. Now the hope is they don't go too far, right, down the line and make the wine maybe too lean or too. In this case, you have the perfect balance between richness and intensity of fruit flavor and the modification in the cellar so that the wine is less commercial? No, that's, I don't know. I'm having trouble with my words today. Me am so happy to drink wine. They're so good. They've snuck in like 10% of that cool kid element, like a Casa Castillo, which makes beautiful wines. Which, Casa Castillo, the thing is they completely sold out to that style, to that feel, that mojo. Juan Gil hadn't. They were the other side of that spectrum in Jumilla. And now what we see is Casa Castillo here, Juan Gil was over here, and now Juan Gil's kind of like here. And when that happens, great, wonderful things happen, especially when the price doesn't change. And the price didn't change. So all the vineyards are organic, old vine Monastrell. Most, if not all of it's still done in small barrel, but again, less new oak influence in the wine, and the wine absolutely adores it. This wine's like doing like the whole, type deal, and it's tough to tell the Hills, hey, could you have done this a couple years ago? You can't have that conversation, but I'm glad they're doing it now. What a joy! Again, there's a reason why this is one of the top-selling Spanish red wines in a value-riddled category already, under $15 in our store. And I will tell you right now that the Hill family has done nothing to take away from that. In fact, they've added to it. They've bolstered their mojo. They've created more mojo and complexity and flavor interest in this wine than they've had in the past. And the wine is still 13 friggin' bucks, $12.98. Still 93 points from Luis Gutierrez, which, funny enough, the guy's a bit of a masochist. But the thing is, he even liked the old ones. And now he likes the new one even more. Got a big bravo from him. And I'm going to say bravo too, without sounding like a wanky British wine critic. Or no, even wankier British wine critic. Chapeau. Chapeau for the beautiful Juan Gil Jumilla 2022. Seriously though, this is brilliant effing wine for $13, man. What do you want your $13 wine to do? This does it and twice as much. So if you love Juan Gil, you'll still love it. If you were afraid of Juan Gil before, don't be. This wine is giving off those super groovy Casa Castillo vibes. You'll be cool if you drink it. I promise, I swear. Amazing wine for the money. Bravo, chapeau to the Gil family once again.